Mr. Glenn Beck has a large following at Fox, and he's talking about the gold standard, gold, gun, and God. And it seems his disciples are moving on to the gold bandwagon. Does he really know what he's talking about? He was talking that the recession, depression, and total collapse, and move to the three G's. But so far, the recession seems to be over. We're not going to be going into a depression. There would be no collapse. Now, he's saying that the New World Order is beginning to thaw out, and it's the real next move that is coming on, and therefore the real thing to do when money collapses is to have gold. And this seems to suggest that he doesn't understand theology. Now, I understand he was at Harvard trying some theology, but he dropped out real fast. I'm not sure of his educational acumen or his ability or his concepts or where he's coming from. Now, since in the 60s, overseas, I've been studying the New World Order, the Antichrist, and all that. But when you go to the scripture summarizes it this way. It says, and the beast or the Antichrist came to power, and you can't buy or sell except to have the mark of the beast. Now, it didn't suggest that you have gold nor you have cash. It says you have to have the mark of the beast. So what is the mark of the beast? Many individuals say it's 666, and the Bible does allude to that. It says that some people will have it in their hands and in their foreheads. So unless you have the mark of the beast, you can't buy or sell. It seems to be that long time in the future, sometime in the future, there may be a meltdown and the system of the world has to change to cope, because some people won't have and others have, so they'll have to find a way that people will be able to survive. But the 666 is something that folks don't understand again. If this were the mark that individuals will use to go to the store to say it's going to be a credit card or whatever, then how would 666 be the identification of everybody, and there's not going to be a mix-up? So that this is not what it means. There will be no credit card as such, and there's no mark in the hand, etc., that they will put with a pen or whatever on the forehead. Theological scholars, and I have seen it this way, we believe that it being in the forehead are those who subscribe to the philosophy of the Antichrist and the new system. And those who have it in their hands are those who are going out to execute it, recruit, violence, etc. So if Beck thinks that gold is going to be valuable and useful, then he's wrong. And so if he thinks that with the meltdown you need gold to survive and get your wealth together, because there's not going to be any need for the wealth, because my understanding is that when that meltdown comes and the mark of the beast comes on, the next thing is going to be the return of Christ, destroying the system, and the new system is going to come on where he's going to take the folks away for 1,000 years to heaven and then come back and live on this earth. So again, and I don't fault Beck because he doesn't have a theological education, he doesn't know what he's talking about, but buying gold is just a business ploy. He's getting commissions, he has interest in the business, people are his sponsors and so forth, so he's just putting individuals in a situation where it's going to become unnecessary. Like those who are talking like you have to plant and keep things in your cellar and so forth. Now, my special religious author says that in that time it won't be useful, because in the Bible, when Jezebel and others were hunting the prophet Elijah, angels and ravens provided him with bread, fish, and water. So the people who are on God's side don't have to worry about it. Now, he and others who think you have to have gold, maybe there's an indication that they're on the other side. I don't want to go there, but basically I think he's wrong.